snow west, sticky snow, eastern and shoreline communities. That could play a role with some power issues. I do think cleanup is on overnight tonight. Shoreline 7, 8 o'clock. A lot of this is going to taper. Northern Connecticut 10 to midnight. Follow me hour-by-hour forecast. Whoa, where is Connecticut? You can't even make it out because it's so dark blue at noon. See the difference? That's what I showed you to our south. It's in the state. I mean, this is just brutal snow at 2 o'clock. Heavy, heavy snow. And I know the model's putting this purple in here, but this is going to be heavy snow with a little sleet mixed in. At 7 o'clock, a lot of it's already on the ground. And look at what happens. 10 to midnight. See how all of that moves up to the north and it pretty much wraps up. So I think 1 foot of snow around the state is going to be common. Ladies and gentlemen, the Waterbury Meriden area could be 16 plus. And some other higher elevation areas, Middlebury, the hills there on 84, Southbury, all the way to Greenwich, could be over 16. New Haven, I think you're going to be right at a foot of snow with this. Hartford, Enfield, maybe a little less, around 8. But a lot of eastern Connecticut, a foot of snow, and then East Killingly, right near the line there of Rhode Island. There could be some 16-inch plus totals. So we are going into this now. Over the next couple of hours, I want you ready for the increase in wind, lower visibility, and the risk of some scattered outages. So please make sure your phone is on a charger and check in on the News 8 app. All right, let's get you outside to meteorologist Ashley Baylor, who has been all over the place this morning. Ashley, it seems like you would be a tourism person here for the great state of Connecticut. Where are you taking us for some show and tell now, and what's going on?
Now we are in Wallingford. We are driving along Route 5 in Wallingford, and again, the roads look very similar here to what we saw just in Cheshire on Route 10. So these are secondary roads where the plows have maybe made 1 or 2 passes, but as I've been saying, it's a very difficult task to actually keep up with Mother Nature here because the snow is relentless. It continues to come down at a very steady clip. Now, at times when we got into Wallingford, it was coming down quite heavy, but now it's, I would say, moderate. Visibility, again, is still okay. It's not great, but we are not seeing the strongest wind gusts just yet, and we're not seeing the heaviest snow just yet. So even though conditions are not great right now, yes, they are only going to get worse as we continue through midday on into this afternoon. Now, of course, there have been a lot of spin-outs out there, and I do want to let people know that if you do have to travel, make sure you are prepared with some of the equipment you need in your car, like a snow brush, a scraper, if you have sand or kitty litter to help get some traction under your tires, if you can possibly get yourself out in that method without being towed out. If you have a small shovel in your car, that's great as well. Bring some water and some small snacks with you, because if you do spin out and you do get stuck and it takes a while for somebody to come and get you and tow you out of there, you know, at least you have some water and some snacks to be okay. And I also want to mention that if you do spin out and you do go off the road, make sure you stay with your car. Do not attempt to get out and walk anywhere, especially on some of the main roads, because plows and drivers will not see you in these conditions. So stay with your car and call emergency services. You know, just a little FYI. Hopefully that doesn't happen. So take it easy out there. It's going to be a slow ride if you are going to be traveling. Certainly Alyssa will tell you that. I'm sure you're getting more reports of spinouts, Alyssa.
Yeah, spinouts all across the state. So we've all said it. I'll say it again. If you can't stay home, that is the best option. We are still watching a closure in the Madison area right now. It's part of the Hammonasset Connector, closed between Strawberry Hill Road to Durham Road. Your detour is still Route 79. This is because of an accident, a single car accident that spun out as we talk about spinouts and hit a pole in that area. This is Longmore for you. Visibility is certainly not the greatest. There it is, 95, and off of 95 you can see the snow-covered roads there. Let's put it all together. Hartford, there's 91 for you. It's pretty similar along 84, and Waterbury, that's along Route 8, but yes, it's also pretty similar, Keith and Laura, along 84 there as well.